You like good desserts? This is the best. We're making baklava. That is the Greek term. Lebanese, which I am, we call it baklava. This is how we're going to make it. All right, we're preparing our sauce for our baklava. We're going to start with 1 cup of water. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of honey. One. If you add a little bit more, it's not going to hurt. Now, give this to my sous chef here, Josh. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome, Phil.
We'll do a little splash of vanilla. Okay, and we have some orange blossom water. About that much. All right. And next, we put 2 cups of sugar. All right, and then we'll just heat that up and bring it to a simmer. Be careful, watch it so it doesn't boil over. And then once it's done, once it simmers, take it off, let it cool to room temperature. All right, now for your next step, as you're waiting for your sauce to cool, set it aside, let it cool. We're gonna mix up our nuts. We're gonna put them in a little chopper here. Now, if you don't have a little chopper like this, you can always use a bag, put a towel over a bag and beat it with a hammer or a rolling pin, anything like that will do. And geez, Josh,
we'll edit that out, Phil.
Thanks. A little bit more. Okay, now I don't usually measure this, I just kind of eyeball it, but usually about 2 of these will do. And need my other bag of nuts. Good thing April soon left me some pecans.
Is it all pecans? There's no other nuts?
I don't use walnuts.
Why not?
I think pecans taste a lot better in it. I chop them pretty fine. I don't like them chunky. So it's probably about 2 cups around. Okay. We got our chopped nuts in here. We got our cinnamon. I do not measure any cinnamon, but give it a sprinkle. Then I'll stir it up real good. Give it another one.
You know what the chefs do? They just make up the measurement, even though they're just dumping it straight in.
Stir it up.
That's about a tablespoon, probably.
Give it another little couple shakes. Stir it up real good. And one last time. Do that 4 times, and that's what all it takes. All right, next step, you want to melt 2 sticks of butter in the microwave. You may not use it all. You might have some extra over it. All right, next step, we're going to lay our phyllo dough out. We have our melted butter. You will need a pastry brush. This makes 1 pan, 2 packs come in a box. We will use all of them.
Real quick.
You want to take it out of the freezer and thaw it in the refrigerator overnight, and then you can just take it out and use it. It's ready to go. I start by brushing the bottom of the pan real well. This stuff is paper thin, so it is really hard to work with, but be gentle with it. See, I ripped that one already. That's okay. It doesn't matter if you rip them, break them, whatever. Just lay them in there, because they won't all be like that. Okay, now what you want to do is every layer that you put down, you want to butter every layer. So I don't know how many sheets are in the package here, but you will be using every one of them. Lay your next one down and just give it like a painting, just like painting. All right, and we'll just continue doing this until we're done with 1 roll of dough.
According to the package, there's 36.
36, okay.
Sheets.
All right, now we have 1 package down, butter every layer. Now we're going to put our filling in that we made earlier. We're probably going to have a little extra of it, but that's okay. I'll use it on my next batch. Just spread it around evenly. Really, you can put as much in as you want of this, or as little as you want even. I don't like to make it too thick with the filling, because then the pieces fall apart as you're eating it, so not too much. All right, now we'll open up our next roll, and we'll do the same for the top as we did for the bottom. All right, we'll start on our top layer. We just place them in there, butter them up. This one you got to be real careful with. Enough butter to kind of hold your next one down. The bigger the brush, the better. Saves time. Okay, and we'll just next layer, and we'll just do this just like we did the bottom. Butter every layer. All right, now we're done with the top layer. What I like to do is, because you're going to have a little bit overlapping on the ends, so I like to just trim it off before I cut it.
Service call 1414 National Road, apartment 816, the Southwest Tower.
Glad we got this batch in on our video.
Attention Engine 10, service call 1414 National Road, apartment 816, the Southwest Power 74 York,
Perfect.
needs assistance. Your time is 15.
All right.
Text 2.
You want to cut this before you bake it. I'm using an aluminum pan, so I don't want to cut down too deep because I don't want to puncture underneath. You can cut it in squares, which is a lot easier, or you can make it fancy and you can do the diamond cuts. So I just start in the corner and just start cutting diagonal.
Okay.
You really just want to cut down through the dough and not through the pan. But if you have a cheap metal pan and you don't care about scratching it, then
What about glass?
or glass. I really prefer the metal.
It bakes better.
Yeah, I think it does.
In this type, aluminum or
Just anything metal, I think, versus glass does a better job.
you think it crisp?
I think it does.
Yeah.
And you want a very sharp knife. Otherwise, you'll be pulling pieces all over the place. And that's not cool. All right, and now we'll just go straight down. You make your pieces as big or as small as you like. If you're having company over, you know, diamonds are nice because they're a little more showy.
Because they taste better.
And it makes them taste better. Yeah, we'll just kind of trim it up, you know, a little bit on the ends here where it couldn't cut through on the back. When you're baking your baklava, or baklava as we call it, bake it at 350 for about 45 minutes or 375 for a half an hour, just until golden brown. Okay, we are nice and golden brown here. So we will take our pans out. And for our next trick, we'll get our cooled down sauce here. And we'll just, you can hear the sizzle. And don't think you're putting too much on because it will soak it up. There's one. That's it. Let them sit till it cools down before you cut it again after it cools down, just to make sure you got it cut all the way down to the bottom so they'll scoop out nice and easy. And actually, if you let them sit overnight before you start panning them out and eating them, they firm up and they're perfect. Thank you.